Sorcery fans, welcome back to the Realm of Error, and we have Tony with me. As you can probably guess from our sleeves, we're going to play with some water now. Cut. 2d6 high roll for first turn?
Yep.
Alright. 7. Alright. Looks like I'm going second. I'm going to bottom one spell.
Bottom one sight and one spell. I will tap my druid. I will play a Summer River. I will make a tawny. And I will look at my top spell. I will leave my top spell there. I will pass the turn.
I'm going to draw a spell. I'm going to tap my Sorcerer. I'm going to play an Autumn River.
Okay.
I will look at my top spell. I will leave my top spell right where it is. And then I will pass to you.
Alright. I will draw a sight after untapping my druid. I will tap my druid to play a troll bridge. Tawny will move forward. I will cast a geyser to flood my river so I may draw another sight. Pass the turn.
Okay, untap. I'll draw. I'll play a pond and a cat.
Oh wow.
And I'll pass.
Alright. I will untap Tawny and Druid.
It feels a lot better being on this side of the pond, cat.
Yeah, it does. I'll draw a spell. Tap my Druid. I will play a Babbling Brook to disable everyone nearby. I will cast a Tufted Turtles here and pass the turn.
I will untap my Sorcerer, draw a spell. I will tap my Sorcerer. I will play a Pebble Path. I will drown the Tufted Turtle.
Okay.
I'll cast my own Tufted Turtle.
Okay.
And then I'll pass it to you.
Alright. I'll untap. I will draw a spell. I will play a Riptide and pull your cat into my bridge.
Ouch. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of a drown.
Okay. So no strike for me. And then I will draw a spell off of my Riptide. I will tap my Druid. I will play a Tintagel?
I would say Tentacle, but that's just purely because it sounds better to me.
Fair enough. So since that did not work, I will polymorph from Tawny on the cat to make the cat a frog.
Alright.
And then Tawny is a hungry owl and will eat the frog. Then I'll pass the turn.
That was the circle of life, children.
It was.
Cat turns into a frog and gets eaten by a bird. Happens every day. Sight. I play a floodplain. I think I'll play it here instead.
Okay.
I will attack here for 2.
I will go to 18.
With that, I will pass it over to you.
Alright. I will untap. I will draw a spell. I will attack into the Pebbled Paths with Tawny for 1.
I go to 19.
I will then tap my Druid, and I will drown your turtles in kind. Yeah, I'm going to play a sight. I'm going to look at my bottom 3, and then put 1 on top of my spell book. This will go to the top of my deck, and these 2 cards will remain on bottom of my deck. Pass my turn.
I'm going to grab a sight. I'm going to tap my Sorcerer and play a Major City. I'm going to play an Abundance right here. And I'll pass it to you.
Alright, I will untap. I will draw a sight. I will tap my Druid. I will play a Babbling Brook. And then I will play a Hydra on the Troll Bridge.
Nice.
And then Tawny's going to harass you for 1.
18.
And then I will pass the turn.
Sorcerer will untap, draw a spell. I will play a Deluvan Kraken right here. And then I will draw a spell. And then I will pass it back to you.
I will untap my Druid and my Tawny. And then I will draw a spell. I will tap my druid to draw a sight. Attack your Autumn River with Tawny.
I will go to 17.
Then I will cast a Lugbog Cat here, and I will pass the turn.
I will untap. I will draw a sight. I'll tap my sorcerer, and I'll play a floodplain. Not sure how bad that. I need more mana, but we're gonna play it here instead. I am going to attack the Saruman Hydra.
Alright, the Troll Bridge will trigger.
Right. I will discard the cat.
Okay.
So the Saruman Hydra dies.
Oh.
And then I'll cast a Questing Beast here. And then I'll pass to you.
Alright.
The Questing Beast will not take a step.
I will untap. I will draw a spell. I will cast a self-same simulacrum here.
Love it.
So I will also have a Diluvian Kraken.
Nice.
I will draw my sight. Tawny will turn sideways. And then I will pass the turn to you.
Alright, I go to 16. I will draw a spell.
I'll untap your Kraken.
Thank you. And I will draw a second spell. Well, let's just cancel the Kraken. Kill the Lugbog Cat. Let's cast a Tufted Turtle right here. And let's put a Penodic Manuscript on the Tufted Turtle. At the end of my turn, the Questing Beast will take a step. And then I will pass to you.
Alright. I will untap. I'll draw a spell. So I will attack here with Tawny for 1.
Okay, I go to 15.
I will cast Atlantean Fate here, and that will drown Tawny, Questing Beast, the Tufted Turtles, and submerge the manuscript. I'll tap my druid. I'll play a Dark Tower.
Nice.
I will grab my friend back.
Mm-hmm.
A Ribble Bogart here, and then I will pass the turn to you.
Okey-doke. Draw a spell. I'll draw a spell. I'll play Ghost Ship right here. I'll pass turn to you.
Alright, I will untap my druid. At the beginning of my turn, Ribble Bogart, this mutates. So 1 will be airborne, 2 will be ranged, 3 will be lethal, 4 will be +3 power, and then we'll just reroll on 5 or 6. Cool. Bogart has airborne.
Alright.
I will draw my spell for turn. Tap my druid. I will play a Troll Bridge here. Tawny will attack for 1.
Well, I've just entered from the void.
Oh, right.
And if I had a spirit, I would be happily placing said spirit. But it turns out I have no spirits. Do you have any spirits?
I have no spirits.
Alright. I feel dispirited.
And then I will attack here with the Bogart for 3.
11.
So I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. I will untap. I will draw a spell. I will attack here for 5.
Oh, I will go to 13.
I'll draw another spell. I'll pass turn to you.
Alright. I will untap. Bogart will mutate. It will remain airborne. Then I will draw a spell. Tap to flip my druid. Make a bear. Or a Bruin. I will pay 1 to cast an Aquamarine Core to my druid's hands. And then I will pay 3 to cast Lady of the Lake. I will deny her Genesis ability because I do not have an artifact or a mortal in my cemetery. Attack for 3.
I go to 7.
Yep. And then I will pass the turn to you.
Untap. Untap. Draw. Draw. I will attack here for 5.
Alright, I will go to 8.
Play a druid here. And abundance here.
Wow, look at all that mana.
Yes. Look at all that mana. Your turn.
Alright. I'll untap with a lot less mana. Druid will untap as well. And then Bogart will mutate it out. It has +3 power this turn. I will draw a spell. I'll cast a Ruler of Thule. I'll attack for 4.
Yeah.
6. Attack for 7.
I'll block with the Dryads.
So you're still at 1 life.
Correct.
I will attack the site with my druid.
Alright. Death's Door.
And then I will pass the turn.
Okay, I will dig for my sorcerer. Spell. Good game.
Good game.